Aotearoa for three.
Kia ora, ni hao, namaste, konnichiwa, vanakam, talofalava, maloelele, bulavinaka, whakalofa lahi atu, and welcome everybody to the New Zealand Heritage Hockey Tournament 2026, proudly brought to you by One Foundation and Hype Hockey. We're coming to you live from the National Hockey Centre here in North Harbour, New Zealand, on your Easter Friday, beautiful Easter Friday here on the North Shore for day one of this year's Heritage Hockey Tournament. Now, this tournament's in its sixth year now and has continued to develop into one of the top showcase hockey tournaments in the country. A unique event is not just about skill and execution, but the pride and passion that comes with representing your culture and your heritage. And as you can see here, our next game up for today is a men's game. First men's game of the day here on Turf 1 between the Punjab Heritage men in the orange, taking on the Fiji Heritage men in the pink shirts. And that's an exciting game coming up here in our men's section. There it is, the Punjab's taking on the Fiji boys. And as we take a look at this, these teams here, the Punjab Heritage men, they're a surprise packet. You never quite know what you're going to get with this side. Who's got visas, who's got flights, who's got a passport, and who's made it into Auckland for the weekend. But this year they look as sharp as ever. Guys like Daljit Singh, who plays out of the Bay of Plenty in goal. Karan Bear Singh, Ricky they call him. He's scored 10 goals across 2 games down in the Baywide comp to start this year, including 7 goals in 1 game last Saturday. So he's an excitement machine going forward. And then you've got the likes of Gurdeep Singh, the captain. Looking at the Fiji Heritage men, it's their second year at the Heritage Hockey Tournament this year. And there's some big names in there. Luke Elms, of course, the goalkeeper. Xander Fraser, one of the premier players of the tournament. Peter Falstead will captain the Heritage boys this year. And looking forward to some pretty exciting performances from some of those guys. Here is that team list for the Heritage men's side. As expected, a couple of Singhs and a couple of others. And like I said, the passports have checked out and they'll be out here again this year. Now, I'm joined in commentary this morning by a local legend, Harbour legend, Pacifica player, coach, fitness model, everything in between, Jan Peterson. Jan, welcome in.
Yeah, cheers, Brad. Kia ora everyone, talofa lava, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Got a quick message 2 minutes ago that he was his chauffeur, Adrian Smithy, driving on Fiji time. So we're a couple of minutes in, but good to have you here, Jandal, and yeah, game out here which could, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few goals in this one. The Punjab team, I mean, they've only got go forward. And this Fiji side, well, they've got a bit of goal scoring about them as well. Here, you'll know a few of these guys from coming up against them over the last couple of years. What are you looking forward to with these two teams?
Oh, definitely looking forward to some goals here. It's great to see some new faces, and definitely the Fiji team looks strong. But I expect some high quality from the Punjab Heritage team as well. They showed their skills last year, and we'll see it again today, I think.
Yeah, and I was just telling everybody in the intro, Ricky, Karan Bear Singh there with the headband on, just 5 years away from the ball. He scored 7 goals in a Baywide match last weekend, and 10 in 2 games. So he's no stranger at finding the back of the net.
He's in form.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, purple patch, you might say. He scored a couple last year, I remember, at the tournament as well. He's still only a year 13 at Rotorua Boys High School. You wouldn't believe it.
Oh, good.
So
that's what's awesome here, to see some of these young boys and girls getting an opportunity to represent the heritage and do so well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. As we see here, fast start from the Fiji Heritage team in the pink strip. Taking on Punjab's, of course, in the orange. A little difficult to see on the screen here when you're looking at distance. The colour's similar. But yeah, pink for Fiji. There's Xander Fraser on the ball. Linking up there with the captain, Peter Falstead.
Great turnover.
Yep. And here is Ricky. Showing a little bit of skill. We'll get the free hit and walk off it as well. Yeah, and Jan, your Pacifica men obviously taking on the Asians a little bit later, the last game of the day here. What's your guys' prep been like for this year? Often limited, I know, but what's the build-up been like for the Pacifica boys?
Yeah, not too bad. Like obviously we've got a bit of a mix of young and old. We came together last night for a game against the Southern Districts Hockey Club boys, so that was really shout out to them. Thanks for giving us a game. We don't usually get together and have a game, so that was a different approach for this year. But yeah, we're looking to blood a few new players while also having a number of old heads who have been around for what now 5-6 years.
Yeah, well, I was going to say you one of the one of those players that've been here since the very start. 6 years ago down at Colmar when this whole thing kicked off, and Pacifica back then, and how the tournament's grown and new players have come and been involved. Like I said, you've seen most of it.
I have, yeah, and it's cool to see it grow. 6 teams obviously is pretty awesome, and yeah, obviously the talent that comes through, and we see it develop and going to higher honours, etc. It's pretty powerful. So great to be back again, representing the heritage, and especially on a weekend like this, great weather.
Yeah, beautiful Easter weekend. What a place to be down here at the Turfs, enjoying some heritage hockey. Touch pass cut out this time, but again you can see this this Punjab team like to play with a bit of flair about them. Here is Karanbir Singh eyeing up the circle entry, and they'll take the long corner here.
Bit of questioning there. The price of milk.
Yeah, look, the price of milk certainly something. Good little tackle down there on the baseline for Fiji. I think it's Raymond down there.
Yeah.
I think that was that Big Miles Voss as well. And that one's rather agricultural. It won't be the last we see of that. They're pretty aggressive, this Punjab team. This is their style of hockey. They like having a crack. Here comes Fraser. Oh, yikes. It's probably a pretty rough tackle as well.
I think he got ball there. That was clean.
You like it?
The ref agrees.
Jan loves it. Ref's right.
No, we're not going to give benefit of the doubt.
No,
if it's not required. Great tackle.
Yeah, have a look at this Punjab outlet. Just gone straight at the.
You'll see Harmandeep Singh here on the ball. I play club hockey with him and New Zealand Masters hockey with him. He'll look to throw some really big overheads.
Yeah.
And slide some balls on the ground as well over the long distance.
Yeah, I was going to say he loves that left foot target.
There you go.
And a big one. So there you go. Comfortable. Yeah, comfortable 25 to 25 yard lines.
He's just getting warmed up.
Yeah, and I guess one cool thing for you on a personal note with the involvement of this tournament is now getting to play alongside the young fella, your son there for the Pacifica team again this year.
Yeah, JP the second. Yeah, it's cool to have him involved. It's pretty special, and a lot of people are pretty jealous. A lot of people are envious of the opportunity that I've got, and I don't take it for granted. But I've always I look at it differently, in the fact that it's up. If it's not special for him, then probably the wrong way to look at it. But I definitely, it's definitely an honour for me.
Yeah, especially to do it at such a high level. You often see that it happen down in your Div 2s and all those sorts of things, but to be doing it at a really high level, it's got to be pretty cool for you both. There's the entry for the Punjabs. Great pass. On another bit of defensive work there, Moritz. And now looking to come on for the Fiji team. Jeez, I don't know if he got lost in the wrong changing rooms or what's going on here,
JD.
Out
there for the Fiji Heritage team. Good to see him out on the field. Very high quality player there.
Yeah, absolutely. On the ball now. Does enough to win a free hit. They'll take the sideline.
Possibly could represent on either side of the field here.
I was going to say that there's probably a fair few that could go either end of the changing rooms. The Fiji Indian boys, as Fraser just looks to body shield. I think it's a nice pass through. Here come the Fijians. Good block. Bit of 3D. It's a little messy there, and away come the Punjab's Ricky. Can he run it down? It's going to go right to the corner if he does. Oh, it's
another meter. He might
yeah,
have had it.
it's not out by much.
That's
And he's going to get a card.
it's an early indication of the standard we want here.
Yeah, you won't know too much about those ones, Jen. That's actually a card for running too fast. This is what that one was.
Definitely would not know about that card.
No.
Oh, okay, that's what the green is for. I have had a few of those in the past,
like
actually. I wonder.
It's the traffic lights. Green means go.
He was at full pace there, but I think that was for the tackle on Xander earlier.
Yeah, little challenge before.
Xander put his hand up, as I probably would have. So.
Oh, what a ball. Oh, and it's onto the foot. Love the skill there, Big George Ravatu. He's got a hockey game at 12 and a game of league at 3. Jeez. George Ravatu looking like he runs front door options off Stacey Jones. Here's the Brains Trust here.
I would not be running it straight.
No. The Brains Trust on the screen there. Kevin Fraser just showing a bit of direction. We'll see this receive. Lovely bit of 3D straight onto the foot there. Big George and the high fives.
We're celebrating. Well done, George.
So we'll have a look at this one. You'll be interested to see a bit of this, Jan, for some later matchups. But double bracket for the Fijian teams and only right runners. Nothing on the left, and a 3-1 set for the Punjabs.
JD with the offload.
Yeah, look to, I mean, you'd often see one of the Frasers have a bit of a poke at it, but look to just run a little 1-2 maybe, or a drop right there from JD.
Trying to keep the opposition guessing.
Well, yeah.
I suppose with the Xander Fraser #1 option not being used.
Oh, and there's one of those snowballs. That's gorgeous.
Oh, Miles Voss. Great trap. Not sure of his Fijian heritage, but he's got curly hair, so
wow,
he makes it there.
Yeah, I think he wore a Joe Rocococo Blues jersey at one point in his life, and again, it stamped the passport, so.
I know Miles very well, coaching him for 4 years
yep.
at Rangitoto College. Very agile player for his size.
Yeah.
Don't let him hear that, though, from me.
We have a long corner coming here for the Fijian team. It is. JD throws a little overhead and cut out. There, here is Voss on the ball. And that one's just a little too casual there.
Quite a soft turnover there. Attacking 25.
Now a bit of time on the ball. Just have a look at things. They opt around the back. Here is the big distributor. This time. Yeah, there's that skill.
From JD, yeah.
You can't get the slider through that time. They'll take the free hit, or the sideline hit a little further up, but it was well defended. It's just waiting for that slider. Oh, yeah, like number 5, Niddish. And this time Fiji look to get the ball going around the back. Voss in a bit of what a reach. Jeez.
Massive reach.
He's in both quarters at the same time. Here he is again.
You don't want to get in Miles' tackle box. It's quite a big one.
Yeah. Yeah, great skill.
Finds a foot.
Fraser again, just looking for something. Oops, a little overhead. There's the baseline action. Well defended. Good clean tackle outside the circle. You'd love to see that from your defenders, getting outside. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the races. It's 1 on 4, but I'm probably picking in Ricky here. It's a good tackle. And does enough. Oh, man. I think you could see at least 3 of them trying to put their seatbelts on while they were running back there. Jeepers. That's the sort of action he thrives off too, Ricky. Just guys diving in, one hand on their stick. I think got it for a little hand on the hip there.
Yeah, there's only one way that was going.
Yeah.
Canberra on the break. It's another soft turnover actually on the attacking 25 from Fiji Heritage. So,
It was.
and I think that Punjab team will be looking for a lot more of those counter-attacks.
And now we'll have first look down the other end. It's a similar looking setup in goal, the 3-1, but a little lighter around the circle for the Punjabs.
They need one.
Oh, and it's not the
trap is what
tidiest.
they need.
Harmon is...
Great ball.
Here's Ricky. And there's his first one, and he gives it the fist pump as well. He's 11 goals for 3 games and running.
And there's more to come,
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, that's not the last.
That's a great finish. After a mistrap.
Yeah, and great composure from that Punjab team, not to rush out of that half trap. You know, they kind of got it a little wrong at the top of the circle, but nice little left foot pass and found their goal scorer deep in the circle. And just like that, they open up here 1-0. The Punjabs. And Fiji trying to answer quickly. Oh, it can't have been far off there, yeah.
Close.
Flynn Kempson just hanging around up there on the edge. Here's another breakout.
Counter. That's all I look to all day.
There's the entry.
Looking for a foot there, didn't find it.
I've still got it here. The Punjab. Oh, that's silky. And that one not so much, but
Nice.
yeah.
Don't know if first quarter is when it wants to go to wave hockey, but
I
it
was-
appears so.
I was going to say
Stage.
it's already
And
yeah,
we're back with the other. Yeah, we're going back the other way.
the old 3-3-3 and 2 runners.
Some exhibition hockey here today to start the tournament.
Yeah, we're only 11 minutes in, and he's already started 1 goal, and it's turned it on its head. Oh, I love it. I love it. This is what it's about. This has got goal scorers written all over it. There's this Punjab team working their way. A little bit untidy there from Moritz, but he'll work a small out through JD. It's,
That was a good tackle.
yeah, it's a great tackle. Really good low block tackle.
Been impressed with number 5, Nitish.
Yeah, Nitish New Pan, yeah.
He's been really solid in the area field.
Yeah, sort of the sort of right midfield zone right down in front of the dugout. He's been good. And that's the other cool thing about this tournament. Hey, we find new people we've never heard of, seen of. I mean, look, to be fair, he could have also come in on a flight at 5 o'clock this morning, but we're it's always cool to uncover some new diamonds out of these tournaments.
Exactly. There he goes. Ooh, unlucky.
Yeah.
Xander back on the ball. We'll see him controlling a lot of this game today.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel.
He'll be their pivot, really. Where he decides they'll go, they'll go. There's a little opportunity in front here. Fraser on it. His eyes are lighting up. Can't really find the pass, and it's, again, another pretty soft one, all things considered.
Fortunately not the leading off the ball that Xander
Yeah.
might want in that area.
Yeah.
But the Punjab Heritage are actually comfortable to sit back.
That,
let him
yeah.
come
Here you go, Jan. You'll be able to take a full team talk this or tomorrow when you come to play some of these guys.
in. I'll leave that with Julius. With Julius, head coach. It's pretty awesome to have Jeremy Smith as well into
Yeah.
the mix as an assistant coach. So I think that's one area where we haven't struggled, but we've always wanted to develop more into getting people into coach and help our teams develop.
Yeah, it's one of those things, and I think you know it as good as most. You know, oh, that's another rough turnover. Here come the Punjab's 2v2. They've got it a little wrong. But when you're starting out these entities like the Pacificas and that, it's often that the player is the coach, is the guy that looks after the water bottles and the uniforms, and you all just kind of dig in and do it. But it's nice that you guys have kind of started to get to spots where you can have coaching staff and have managers, and all these things that make life easier for all involved. So, yeah, really cool for Pacifica, New Zealand Pacifica hockey.
It's interesting, yeah, a lot of our players do coach,
Yep.
but having a player coach is definitely not the ideal. I know Julius is coaching, but we have Curve head coach at St Kitts.
Yep.
Adrian Smith's coached Shirley Boys, and he's helping with the uni club in Canterbury, and obviously I've coached a little bit as well. So there's definitely some experience in the team, but yeah, it's a lot better than a coach.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Rahul Bana had an NZ Pacifica shirt on last year,
Yeah.
but he's looking like he's playing well this year for the Fiji Heritage team.
And I saw over the sort of last 12 months, Pacifica doing, opening up some training camps, doing some youth development stuff, looking to be pretty active in that space. Even the social media stuff is coming along. That's obviously been a bit of a focus for you guys.
Yeah, definitely, and I think we need to grow that even more as we move forward. We need to grow that junior development space, give those opportunities to Pacifica players where they might not have them in their associations, or and so that's definitely a focus. In social media is a key one, obviously with the younger crowd, and
Late little goal scoring opportunity there for the Fiji team. I think Xander Fraser thought he was a little hard done by working his way into maybe have won a PC, but the last shot saved there by Daljit. And the Punjab team, they keep their 1 goal advantage coming into the first quarter break here. It's been an interesting first quarter, Janet. It took sort of 5 minutes and teams were kind of just, looked like they're trying to do the right thing, and then Ricky found the back of the goal and it just opened up, and since then it's been a little wild.
It has. There's a bit of wave hockey, I think. There's structure that the coaches will be trying to instill, and then there's players' natural flair and obviously talent there they're trying to put out on the ground. So maybe the team talks in this quarter might be go back to our structure.
Yeah, well, here's we see some of these first quarter highlights. It's always the difficult balance, right? Between, especially teams like this who naturally have so much flair and so much ability to just have a crack. Can you backbone it with a little bit of structure? Just a little bit. To stick to,
With George Earn, that was well done.
Yeah, this is the run that earned them the PC here for the Punjabs. We'll get another good look at this this PC here. So broke down. This is a great little slip pass, and then boom.
Great finish.
Yeah, that's high quality. That as we see. Kevin Fraser in there in the middle for the Fiji Heritage crew. Of course, a big part of getting this group together, Kev, and they'll swap goalkeepers here at the quarter break. Big Darren Sawaki will come out into the cage for Fiji, part of the crew that went over to Melbourne as part of the New Zealand Heritage with yourself last year, Jan.
Yeah, Darren's a top keeper and saw what he could do actually last year in Melbourne. Great to see him back in New Zealand, and he'll be looking forward to the weekend.
And it looks like it's changes at both ends. I think it's Dashpreet Singh in goal for the Punjab team. Daljit had the first quarter, so a bit of rotation in the cages for both teams. What a luxury to have good goalkeepers right across the stocks for these two sides. There's Voss and Raymond at the back here. Fraser let that one go, and lucky back stick.
Back of his stick. He'll be gutted about that. Obviously being in the right position, getting a turnover. Close to.
A little back and forth there will fall for Fraser. Again, I think you hit the nail.
Again.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head earlier. Oh, what a pass.
Yeah, he'll be gutted with that as well. He'll be away.
You saw in that last turnover, they're just looking for any sort of movement out of the strikers, and it all looked a little north-south and nothing going across the circle for him to attack at. Here's an attack opportunity. Little right-left. Finds the goal score.
That's so easy from Karambier. Obviously, he makes it look easy, but a great finish there. Turnover in their own 25. Fiji Heritage will be very disappointed with that.
Yeah, again, they their own worst enemy coming out of that end of the field. They've done the hard work to stop the last break, but then just to give it back again. And I tell you what, Jan, I don't know if you could see it past the pole here, but he's earned every inch of that roof that he's put the ball into.
Yes.
He probably could have rolled it anywhere on the backboard.
He had the full, I don't know what the dimensions of the goal
No.
are, but he had every inch of the goal to put that ball into.
Yeah, I think he was, I don't want to say he was aiming up at the cameraman, but he can't have been far off. Oh, and Caribbean, just like that, doubles up. They're up 2-0 in the Punjabs here. Enjoying a bit of that goal-scoring form. We spoke about it in the build-up.
He's hot, obviously,
Oh.
and he's now showing his flair right here this weekend.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and you know, a lot can be said about different quality of grades and who you play and all this. Scoring 7 goals in any game is unreal. Like, you get to 3, maybe 4, and it's, okay, they weren't that great, or I just had a good day. To 7? 7 is unreal.
That's crazy numbers.
And now Fiji would love an answer here. I think the sooner the better, really, just to kind of take the edge off a little bit. They've probably been shocked a little bit here.
Yeah, I feel like there's probably often a pass that's not being used.
Yeah.
Carrying the ball a little bit too much in certain areas. But that's often the way when people aren't leading. So
Yeah.
that's probably what Kevin's going to be saying at the breaks. We need those leads offering up.
Yeah, and typical of a Punjab team, we've seen it before, like, defensively, if you don't make the move, they're pretty good. Like, they low block tackle, they don't get scared of the ball much. Like, if you don't make them run, as we see now, maybe an opportunity deep in the corner there on the foot, but they're hard to break down just by bashing it through them.
Yep.
So, got to be a little bit more movement off the ball. I think you've nailed it again there, as we see.
Great eye hand.
Yeah, yeah.
And around their feet, they're going to trap those balls,
Yep.
These boys. So Harmon will be really disappointed with that. Obviously, circle entry around the T spot, and it's a pretty soft PC in terms of their standards. But get an opportunity.
Yeah,
to get back.
Like I said, they'd love an answer here. So soon after that second goal comes out, it's second bracket. It's a little variation, and
Is that a save? That was a great save.
we're going to have a little bit of a chat about it here. The
We're
two
going upstairs, are we?
umpires,
Going upstairs?
David Oakley and Anton Paulin, they're going to have a chat about it. I'd love to have a quick little see. The Fiji team will argue that it's body on that left lineman.
He hasn't seen it, so can't call on that, can he?
No. They're asking for the TMO. And a stroke is the
okay, he has
call.
seen it. I didn't see the hands earlier, but
Yep.
maybe after discussion he confirmed it.
Yeah, so for those mildly unfamiliar, body stopping the ball going in the goal, lineman there, they're saying he didn't get it clean. Got him on the body off that little tuck flick. And penalty stroke here for Xander Fraser. Makes no mistake. Yeah.
I think the one thing that is often discussed from umpires is whether it was going in or outside the goal. I couldn't see the line, but maybe that's something that Anton had to confirm from halfway.
Yeah, and it's because it was a variation, right? They had a little mistrap, then it slid left, and so the angle actually changes quite a bit. We'll get another look at it, I'm sure, at halftime to dissect it all, but yeah, they've got to make those decisions on the spot, and Fiji, like I said, it'll just take the edge off a little bit, I think, seeing that first one go on the scoreboard for the Fiji Heritage boys.
Great ball forward again from Nadish Nupone. Just unfortunate up front with a mistrap. I think Fiji Heritage will look to control now.
Yeah.
They've had the majority of the attack in this first quarter, the first period of the game, so they'll be disappointed to be 2-1 down. And
Yeah.
they'll look to control now as much as they can.
It's such a tough thing to defend against this Punjab team because they can just thrive off the counter. Like, you can do everything right, bar that 1%er, and it's in the back of the goal.
Yeah, and I've shown that, right?
Yeah.
There's 2 goals coming off counter attacks or turnovers, quick turnovers going into the circle and just finishing.
Nice little, yeah. But the length of Miles Voss.
The reach.
Yeah.
He's gone forward. He's hunting. Nosebleed Miles Voss
Yeah.
on the circle edge.
There's a man that'll make a lead. Yeah, they come down this right side. There's the tee entry. It's a little scrappy, but it's going to fall the way of the Punjabs, and it was your man Miles Voss in the mixer.
Yeah, he's in there. He wants it. He's hunting. A bit of desperation, obviously, to keep that in. That's what you want to see out there.
Yeah, it can't be anything worse. And as I guess a big rangy defender, when you've done the trot to get up there and then not even get in the shovel of it all, nothing
even in
worse.
the mixer.
Yeah.
He looks like he might be free man or into the midfield
Yeah.
there.
I just don't think he's got back yet.
I don't know if he's good. I don't know if he's been given license from Kevin Fraser, but you know.
He'll say language barrier.
Love that.
Got
him. Here he goes. He's drifted back.
Yeah. Here
He's
comes.
now on his own half.
Here comes JD. Yeah. Putting the handles on display. Wanted the advantage. Thought he had the entry.
He's showing the Punjab boys that he's got the same skills as them.
Yeah.
And unlucky to not get a result
Yeah.
there.
Here's your man Harmon looking. Oh yeah.
And as expected, it's a great take on the reverse, but
Oh, maybe
he's
not great
bobbled it.
enough.
Not
There's a free
good
hit.
enough, no. It's 2v4 in here in the circle, but I think that's Punjab Heritage team. That's how they're attacking.
I was going to say 2v4s are good numbers for them. The last goal was a 1v4. 2v4, they'll get in each other's way. Yeah, nice quick outlet for Fiji as well. Turn them around, great ball forward. Just a little messy there. Look like Alex Dio over there, I think.
It is Alex Dio. Another ex-Pacifica player.
Yeah, and
Proud Fijian, obviously. So
New Zealand Ultimate Frisbee player too, Alex
Ultimate
Dio.
Frisbee?
Yeah, pretty sharp on the disc apparently.
Does it all.
Yeah.
Don't know if anyone's there.
No.
Okay, we talk about two players might be.
0v4.
0v4.
That's just how Cut and Deep Lyle drew it up.
Nishil Patel on the ball. Pretty calm, collected back four we've got at the moment.
Yeah.
Fiji Heritage.
Now a bit of turn of pace down that left side. Sharp skill too. Yeah, Rahul Bana there. And the open. Oh, I love it. I love so much about it. I love it.
He was not holding back on that.
Not in the slightest. That one's going to be worth 2, I reckon.
He was.
Oh, and it's gone the other way. This is dangerous. Oh.
And the Fiji
Yeah.
Heritage have to be on guard with these sort of balls through.
You know, you talk about, when you're coaching, you talk about things like counter cover and all these sorts of things. I'm not even entirely sure how you counter cover that.
Tough ask,
It's
but it's got to be done.
Yeah.
JD with some crazy footwork.
Now they go for, here's your 2-on-4 as per previous email. Instead, they opt just to consolidate a little bit here on the Punjab side. Just in under 7 minutes in the second quarter remaining. 2-1, the advantage to the Punjabs.
Long ball again on the ground from Harmandeep. We'll use an overhead or a long flat
Just a
ball, like you saw
quality
there.
distributor.
Oh, just silky skills.
Yeah.
And again, eliminations all over the park. That's a great ball.
Ricky on the edge. He's got the
For
ball.
PC. He'll look for PC. They haven't got it.
No, he got the free hit going the other way. I think Ricky was appealing for the inside the 5 on his overhead receive. Haven't actually had to catch up with the umpires, but there are obviously some new rules coming out in the
Yes.
in the 26-27 FIH season. So One of those being around the overhead receipt, that the person can be inside the 5 theory, or you know, after the first touch can get inside the 5. So a little bit of perhaps ambiguity around interpretations. Is lovely little steal. No, it's found the foot.
Yeah, interesting you raised that, Seb. Our goalkeeper, Sebastian Bainui, actually put something in our chat around rule changes, and it was quite interesting to hear how that's now being described.
It's interesting. So, I mean, again, I'm no official. I'll give them a bag every now and then, but there's just been some, I guess, loosening of the rule in that space. More, I think, to do with danger than it being so rigid, but it's a $2 mix at the best of times, I think, Jandal.
I mean, even if the rules are very specific, it always comes down to umpire discretion, right? And sometimes the situation doesn't align with what the words say. But what Seb actually has put in here is once the ball has been touched by anyone, the aerial ball is now over.
Yeah.
So you may enter the 5-metre zone, given you've provided a safe 5-metre distance.
Yeah. So it used to be under control. Ball under control was the wording, meaning, I mean, you kind of had a couple of seconds while you brought it down. And
I think one of the key terms here is this, if there was a clear receiver, so often there isn't.
Well, that's right.
That's probably the hardest thing to judge.
Yes.
Umpire, right?
Oh, lovely. Karen Beer trying to find the foot. It's an open player in front of goal instead. He's just pushed it wide.
Another great opportunity.
Yeah.
For the Heritage team, though.
But again, they just spark something out of nothing. Good receive. Good a bit of space here from Xander. Trying to find anybody, but they'll take the sideline up there, Fiji. Inside 4 minutes now to play in this first half. They're up 2-1, the Punjab side. A couple of goals to Karambir, Ricky Singh, and
He'll be gutted.
JD, his eyes lit up. His eyes lit up 3 times before the ball got to him.
An amazing ball in from Xander, though, to find him unmarked in the circle in front of the goal.
And we just talk about clear receiver. Man, he's just put it on a dot there for JD.
I think JD probably thought 3 steps ahead about his celebration and running back to halfway, because that was pun point.
Well, I tell you what, the cameraman down that end had also run down the 3 flights of steps to get out of the way too, because I've also seen JD put them in the car park from here. Jeez.
I would have backed him to second. Obviously, the body, he'd be absolutely gutted.
Oh, jeepers. That's, that's exceptional.
There,
no.
Unlucky to couldn't find a connecting pass there.
And that's been a little bit of the story of it from Fiji side, right? They get into good areas, get the skill execution, then just let themselves down on that last pass or the connection to reward it. You know, as a coach, I often find myself saying, look, if you do something good, reward yourself. Get the reward from it. And I think they're probably just letting themselves down in that aspect at the minute, Fiji. Punjab side will have the ball just out in front of the dugouts. Yeah. Picked out by Fraser. He's looking for, there's a...
Fiji Heritage on the counter now on the other.
Yep, and they'll come forward through. Felstead, he's got a man up in that left pocket. And that's that hand eye you talk about. That's the sort of, normal players can't do that stuff. It's off the ground, it's just outside your shin pad, and they've got middle of the stick.
It's clean. More often than not, they'll pick those, and that's something you can't underestimate.
No.
In the defensive 25 or circle, being able to get those touches are so critical.
Even that, it just baited him into it. I'll take the sideline. Really sharp work here, and
Punjab Heritage happy to slow it down and get on the ball, chuck some bombs. That's from inside the 25, landing over the 25.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, he's probably going to get a call from Donald Trump at some point during this weekend. He could use the extra ammo, I think. Free up some of that oil. Jeez. As we see, they've moved themselves forward this time on the deck.
A bad option.
Yeah.
Trying to find Karenbeer Singh. Obviously, the man on fire at the moment. We want to find him in the 25 as much as possible, but they just went over the sideline.
Deep in the pocket here for Fiji. They've gotten overhead to halfway.
Interesting.
How's the old knee?
How's
the old get the knee behind it? Falstead does well enough. Yeah, Alex Dio.
Work their way up this right side. There's a lot of players in that area, so possibly another option there would be to transfer the ball, but Peters felt like he had to go forward with his numbers. Another ex-Pacifica player must be.
Yeah, there's a few of them going around.
They must love the pink. We're not a pink this year, so.
They don't have a lot of time here, Xander. I'm not sure he's actually seen it, because
1 second.
there it is.
It's not tracking time.
No.
And they'll be disappointed to be down 2-1 at the half time.
Yeah. What a game. What a men's match to start off our Turf 1 action here for NZ Heritage 2026. It's the Punjab men up 2-1 here over Fiji Heritage. 2 goals to Karenbeer Singh and 1 to Xander Fraser is what's on the board at the moment. A pretty impressive ability to go forward from this Punjab team. We expected it. Look, we've seen them before. We know what their skill set is, but to then see it executed, it's pretty sharp. It's pretty impressive.
No, it's definitely what we expected, but still impressive.
Yeah.
No doubt.
We see some of the highlights here from these opening 2 quarters. It's a nice little touch tackle from Moritz Raymond.
That was a great 45 to the top.
And the skill.
Yep. And they'll be disappointed they didn't score off this PC too. That was an
well, they obviously had something here, but didn't even get a shot on goal. Would disappoint them more. There's the little hand in the hip.
Yeah. Earning the PC. Which he then scores off.
Yeah.
After a great ball through from Armin.
That's just smooth. Smooth operator. There's his first.
That's hard to defend.
And
again.
Inside turn, past the goalie, into the roof.
Great finish.
Yeah. And then, of course, we had the stroke off the PC variation. Not sure if we'll be able to get a look at the actual PC that earned that stroke, but there's that was that late exchange. I did say I loved it at the time, and look, I'll stand by it.
Yeah, we want to see a lot of that. Obviously, no injuries, but full swing, full send. That's what we like to see at Heritage Tournament.
Yeah, and the favouring the Punjabs a little there. I think probably there's some stuff missing from the Fiji side. They obviously had that penalty corner. And I'd say probably a couple more circle entries than that. I'd say that's actually probably the other way around even.
I'm interested with the circle entries here, stats, and I think the 25 entries would be an interesting one too.
25 entries would be 80 to 5.
Yeah, and Fiji Heritage just haven't converted those attacks into circle entries and results, but Punjab, yeah, there they are, 2-1 up.
Well, Jan, you love to be up in that attacking area of the field, pretty sharp going forward. I've seen you score a number of goals out here. What do you think this, what's the key for this Fiji Heritage team? They're obviously getting there. They're in the areas. They've got possession.
Yep.
What's the key to unlock it for them?
For me, what I've seen, and kind of we talked about it, those leads around the circle edge. Xander's obviously the ball player. He's the one that wants to distribute. It's probably that next layer. That's possibly letting the team down, where leads have to be selfless. A striker leading out of a space so someone else can get in. You should be finding players on the T-spot. You should be finding players leading out of the circle or posting up, and probably haven't seen that enough. So I guess that's what Kevin's going to be talking about, is those leads in and around that circle, and maybe decongesting the circle as well, because there's a lot of players in there.
Well, and that was going to be my next question, because you'll look at some of that footage and go, but there's 3 guys in there. Surely that's something. But I think what you're highlighting is they're all just running in to be the goal scorer.
Yep.
And you've got to do that legwork. You have to be the guy that gets out of the space to open up a passing channel or open up something for somebody else.
Oh, and I think that's what I've always looked at in my own game, is often you're leading not for yourself, it's for someone else to get the ball, and maybe you're on the post after the fact that that person's got the ball. So, you know, it's a team sport. You
Yeah.
can't do it yourself, and by you creating space for someone else, your team wins, right?
Well, that's
Team
it.
scores.
That's it. And you take the goalkeepers out. There's 20 players on the field and one ball, meaning somebody's got to be off the ball.
Yep.
Someone has to be doing the other work.
Yep.
So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they can tidy those things up. We see there a bit of coaching coming in. Louis van Dijk. Yeah, here on the whiteboard, pretty.
He's just drawing X's where the bombs need to land.
Yeah.
The overheads are working, and with Karambear up there, I think that's a tactic that's working.
Yeah.
Obviously, not a very, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Not a very constructive tactic, but it's going to work and win games.
Well, and that's the thing, like, right, when you talk about coaching, there's different, you get into different things. This is a short format tournament. It's not, oh, let's build up our style of play for the next 8 weeks and then we'll sting them at the finals. It's, if we don't win today, we're in some trouble.
Yeah, that's right.
So what works is what's going to get us on the board, and we'll deal with the rest when it happens. So
I think we'll see a lot more from Punjab Heritage, those overheads into pockets from Harmondeep. But yeah, also they've got the skills all over the park to build, so it's actually quite a hard structure to play against.
Well, and it's one of those things, right? Like we know some of these players pretty well, but you know, you throw 5, 6, 7 successful bombs in those first 5 minutes. All of a sudden, guys like Xander Fraser have to play a bit deeper.
Play out.
Miles has to play a little bit deeper. Then you get guys in their midfield dicing one-on-one.
With space to move.
That's
space
right.
To eliminate. Yes.
Now that the free man's an extra 20 metres away.
Yep.
So
100%. So I think, again, it's like use the overhead to create that space, and the midfield has room to move and distribute, eliminate, and move forward. So, yeah, I think you'll find maybe they'll use the ball a little bit more in the back four, being 2-1 up, and Fiji Heritage look like they've sagged back to the half court as well. So
that was then the next thing. So how do you combat it? Do you just give up the front half and go, look, we'll pick up the turnover and we'll keep possession for longer periods?
Yep.
Again, all the coaching nuances when you're playing against a team that can be pretty dangerous.
And I think what Fiji Heritage want to be doing here is they want to be holding the ball for long periods. Again, a turnover on that attacking, around that attacking 25, and they're having to backtrack at pace because of the counter.
Well, I mean, the other thing, and with no disrespect meant to the Punjab team, you can get them in foul trouble, right? You can get them swinging at tackles if you can hold the ball for long enough. Get a couple of guys sitting down on the seat, just make your life easier.
It's another tactic.
But yeah. But you got to have the ball to do it. It's, and I think you mentioned it a couple of times in that second quarter, especially just a couple of cheap turnovers from the Fiji Heritage team in their attacking 25. Like, you can't just give it back like that.
Yeah, I feel like there's maybe a bit of might be nervousness or a bit of pressure, but there's like there hasn't been a lot of pressure on them, to be honest. It's more turnovers that they're probably they're not happy that they're giving up.
Yeah, it's
That one there. Again,
yes.
Probably an option that they could secure the ball around that 25 and just use it.
Well, and I think too the Punjab defensive principle looks more like let it come to us than go flying out and try and make spot tackles.
They're happy to move backwards and back those hand high,
Yeah.
Protect their feet. Balls coming through their tackle box, they're happy to pick those up. Yeah, and timing of tackles exactly like Rich said in there. Happy to slow it up as well, Punjab Heritage, so they'll play at their own pace.
Well, and it's one of those things when you've got the aerial exploits of at the back there, like you can take your time and still get it to their end in one pass.
Yeah. It only takes 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Or less than that.
And
he chucks it flat, it's going even quicker.
Yeah, and you actually need some strikers up there to receive it, so.
Yeah, we're going to slow it down so strikers can sprint 50 metres and the ball comes a couple seconds later.
Yes.
And that's exactly what we're looking at.
Yeah, I think the slow it down's less for the defenders and more for the strikers.
I've been on the end of Harmon's overheads for a few years now, and you take off as the whistle blows, you're still not there in time on the penalty. So great point, actually. Rolling the subs here, Rahul for Sam Rosa for Fiji Heritage.
For those of you just joining us, of course, welcome to New Zealand Heritage Hockey Tournament 2026, proudly brought to you by One Foundation and Hype Hockey. Our 6th year of Heritage Hockey, and it's our first men's game on the live stream turf here this morning between Punjab Heritage and Fiji Heritage, a couple of the newer entities at the tournament. And the Punjab, that's, just a great save. It's come out onto the foot here, they'll call it PC. Again, sharp action on the shot, really good save there. Luke Elms, obviously a noted goalkeeper, you know, one of the best in the country, Big Luke.
Yeah, no, great save. Great turn and shot though from Karambeer, and I think putting his hand up for top goal scorer.
Yeah, we'll have a look at it on the replay. Love this pass too. That's nice. Just gets it on the back foot there. We're not going to see the finish of it, but we know where it ended up, and it was on the big right leg guard of Luke Elms. So Harmon, will he unleash one? It was a little messy.
Oh, my pick is Harmon Deep Singh. First bracket, top right.
Well, you got Harmon Deep on the first and Harmon Preet on the second. And there is Deep.
Great.
Yeah, really well run.
Covered.
Across the goal. Oh, it's not where you want to be putting it. And it's Harmon Preet in the end. Puts one away.
Great.
He gets a high five from everyone except Karambeer, who's angry that somebody else scored a goal.
How dare he?
Oh.
I get my hat trick first, is what he's saying. Then you can score.
Yeah. And by hat trick, we mean 6.
He's got his hand up. He's complaining to the
I reckon he's claiming a touch there.
Yeah.
He wasn't even in the circle. Oh, what a goal there, though.
Great goal.
Just a little bit scrappy again from Fiji in their clearance. You know, really well run on that first one to stop the drag flick, but then just didn't get rid of it with any urgency. And I mean, we can't let any player, let alone somebody like that, just look at you from the top of the circle and pick his corners.
No, it's tough to ask a goalkeeper to save those sort of shots. Another ball in. Possibly could have gone to stick to stick. And the Punjab Heritage team countering as they have all game.
Oh.
Scrappy in there.
Yeah. But I think you're seeing that this is the contrast at the moment, right? Like, Heritage are able to make those 2 passes and get a shot, with Fiji just aren't able to get that
final pass.
Yeah.
Another 25 entry, right? No circle entry. Yep.
Then they go back the other end and almost concede a goal.
Alex Dio on the break.
There's Brad Hardigan there, another honorary.
Yeah.
I think
Punjab.
the closest thing he gets to Punjab is just needs a turban, but Brad Hardigan there.
Oh, he showed his eye hand there.
Yeah.
Hand eye, I should say.
But
But he's obviously a proud New Zealand Māori rep.
he's played for
most tournaments, so good to see him out there.
Yep. I think he went to Shamiana one time for dinner, so Dr. Lyle said, yep, that'll do.
You're in.
That'll do.
You are in. Some good pressure there for Fiji Heritage, but gave up a foot. Punjab here, happy to hold the ball.
Yeah, really composed. It's again.
Harmon shorter overheads.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter's done well to pick that. I think it was all or nothing there.
I was going to say that's yellow card or a clean tackle.
Risk it all. And the captain of the Fiji Heritage team.
Yep. Now, Dio again.
Dio. Done enough.
Friendly fire. Alex. And now they'll bring it forward.
Initial on the ball.
So we're 3-1 now through that recent goal for Harmonpreet. Another that came through Rotorua Boys High the last couple of years.
Yeah, again, not clean from Fiji Heritage.
No.
And the Punjab Heritage team just very skillful at disrupting, getting a touch.
Yeah.
Picking up balls in blind.
You see, like,
there's the difference.
yeah, that's right.
And 50-50s going through.
And that was even a half track, but it still looked more convincing than most
Yes.
we've seen going forward for Fiji. So it's like I said, it's easy up here, blaringly obvious up here, but oh man, when you're down there in the, obviously not as easy as it looks from up here.
Yeah, and I think the Punjab Heritage team quite happy to earn a penalty and go forward.
Yeah.
And like you said earlier, Brad, just maybe that's what the Fiji Heritage team should be looking to do, is draw some fouls, kind of build some momentum and feel that way. Right, Harmon's in range now of the T spot.
Of the car park.
Yeah, of turf 3 and 4.
Oh, here, great receive.
That's who you want to be
Space.
marking. That's a good touch.
Oh,
Good keeping there.
yeah,
Helms closing down that space.
had to.
No shot available.
And talk about, you know, Jan, some of the subtleties of the attack. You see Ricky there just shaping his shoulders one way, wrists close, and just such, I mean, it looks like such an easy thing. Yeah.
But at a high pace, he's doing it so well
Yeah.
for, how old did you say he was?
Oh, he's still year 13 at school, so
yeah.
17.
18, but he's,
yeah.
no, he's quality, and you can see those, subtle body feints,
Yeah.
and just the skills are outrageous.
And as a defender, it must be a nightmare, right? Like, you just see everything looks like he's going over here. It has to. And then he's 3 feet behind you.
This is what we're looking for from the Fiji team, earning those penalties, building up, but I think the Punjab Heritage team are quite happy to do that, actually. Break down, disrupt.
And like I said, it looks like their principle is actually just stay behind the ball. So the free hits.
And the hustle.
That's
there we
right.
go. Brad Hart again with a turnover. Give it to the man on fire.
It was probably one of the ones that didn't quite go. And
Turnover again. Fiji still not able to secure it. Yeah, and the double turnovers continue.
Into circle entry, shot on goal.
Oh, how did he miss that? That's
And this is what we're talking about. One error leads to
goal.
probably should have been a
shot on
goal.
Yeah, or shot. Yeah, just wide. So
Versus the other error turns into a 2-meter dribble and to get it back.
another turnover. Yeah, Fiji will be definitely looking to reduce the double turnovers, because that's probably what's killing them the most right now.
That's nice.
Done from Rahul.
Yeah.
Down JD.
And there's some skill.
Great skills. Yeah, just a bit too high from
Yeah.
JD into the circle there for Rahul, but great build-up play.
Yeah, and I like the little draw pass. I like the little use of skill there.
Yeah, and it's keeping the defender guessing there, and that's what Rahul did really well there. Am I going to pass it, or am I going to carry inside you? So that's what made that pass available.
Great vision, great execution there, Harmon.
Happy to play it at waist height.
Yep.
I love that. We've got Matt Hiha.
Yeah.
Still looking to visit Fiji, but proudly out there in his Fiji Heritage shirt.
Yeah.
Spoke to him this morning. He's proud to get out there and represent this weekend, which is cool.
Yeah. He told me he drank some Fiji water once.
Really loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Favourite.
He's a good man.
Oh, and great to see him out here.
Supported us in Melbourne last year.
Yep.
Even though he wasn't in the team, but good supporter, obviously.
Yeah, that's right. And we'll see his
Family and connections.
Yeah, we'll see his partner Tulin play a little later in the afternoon as well for the Pacifica Ladies. I think they're coming up next.
Yeah, looking forward to that game.
Yeah, it will be a good one against the Indian women.
And you see right there, Harmon throwing a 50-metre pass over distance, but the first person in the ball is still a Punjab Heritage player. Oh, that's a great pick, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's Maritz.
It's down there, it's Raymond's.
But I had a hope there.
I told you it wouldn't be the last time we saw it when it happened here earlier. I'm actually surprised it took that long to see another one.
And it's probably see a lot more of that as the weekend goes on.
Well,
Fatigue sets in.
yeah.
We don't want to do any running. We'll just hit the ball.
And again, how difficult to defend, right? You're used to a guy absolutely skilling you 6 times in a row.
And then he smokes it.
And then the next guy gets his hands around one. And you go,
Well done. Good turnover.
This for some composure.
Oh,
It's going to work. That's got to be heartbreaking for the Fiji team.
that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard for them.
And
Doing
they,
a lot of work and
yeah.
coming out so easily. Of defense for the Punjab team.
Oh, and the shot on goal and the save.
Oh, that's a good exit from Matt. Iha, and here we go. FIJI Heritage on the attack.
Xander's up a little bit. That's not going to work.
Loves a pick, loves a ball being thrown past him.
Oh, and he's off too.
And he will be relishing the chance to go into the 25 here.
Yeah. Oh, and that's gone
Great
in.
Goal.
That's gone in the side net.
And Harmondeep pick in his half. Finishing with a
Oh.
shot. Did it go top right on the deflection?
Yeah, it definitely went up into the side net. I actually have to see who it got. I'm wondering if it got a defender on the way
reverse.
through.
The reverse was quality. I don't
It
think
was.
it scored though. Pretty sure it took a
Definitely a second sound in there.
number 9.
Yeah, so it could be there.
Jaden
Jaden De Rosario. He'll
Oh,
claim it.
and you often see goals like that with strikers just being courageous, right?
Oh.
Standing in front of the goal,
Yeah.
not blinking, holding strong and making sure you're in the mix.
Well, it's an easy way to get past the goalkeeper, really. They just stand there and do not a lot. So, if you can have a little bit of action, get your hands on your stick and be first to the ball.
Yeah. Another pick. Another pick from Punjab Heritage.
But you're right. How's a field goal where Harmondeep Singh's in the front half?
He hasn't thrown any over it. He hasn't thrown a lone ball, but he loves to pick those balls like Xander tried to throw past him, and he'll wait, and it's a do or die really for him, because if he gets beaten, he's got a lot of running to get back, but he actually backs himself to pick those, and on that occasion it worked.
And for those following along at home, we just saw the little shot on from the dugout there, blue card being played. So that's the 5-minute sit down for someone from the opposition team. I'll have to do the quick count to see who actually played it and who's up and who's down. They brought the rule in this year that you can't use it at the same time as the opposition team.
Yes.
Yeah, which
Bit of a change up.
yeah, and something I think that needed to happen because it almost became
They
the
just
novelty
got
last
nullified.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
As soon as they play it, we play it, and it was pointless. You got less players on the field representing the heritage.
Yes. So it's actually I think it was the Punjabs that played it. So FIJI Heritage, I'm pretty sure, down a player. Yeah, 10 on the field, 9 outfield, and Luke Helms in goal. So
Yeah, not what they needed. 4-1 down, going to the
one, and I think that it's actually pretty sharp from the Punjabs to just go
great
score
play.
one,
Smart.
sting you. You're not going to score one back.
secure this.
Yeah.
Secure this quarter with a 4-1 lead.
I was going to say, some will
Miles
ask only 4.
Miles just chucking some aerial ball. Disappointed that didn't land on his player.
Oh, here we go, Fiji.
That's easy.
Yeah. And I'd say he's going to get a card for the.
Say a card's coming here.
And
it's for running. Might be for running too fast. Yeah, that's tough.
I actually think, and we probably didn't see it. I think he's actually stuck his foot out at this first one here.
Okay. I'd love to watch a replay,
Yeah,
but yeah.
on the first.
I don't think Harmon's arguing it.
No.
He was probably doing all he could
Yes.
to make sure they didn't score.
So this becomes really big here for Fiji. Down a player given the blue card, and down 3 goals given some of the
outrageous skills of
Yeah.
Punjab Heritage.
They need one here. They really, and what they'll do is they'll let their blue card roll out after the break and then try and put a blue on top as quickly as they can. Preferably while Harmon's still on the bench and make them sit 2 out if they can.
Yeah, it's a big loss actually. That overhead threat. Oh, that is an amazing pick.
That's class. Is it Gurdeep Singh? It looked like it on the back lineman
He's
roll
seen that
there.
for 4 runs.
Yeah.
What a pick.
Yeah, they said
And
that
Punjab Heritage will be so buoyed by that as well going into the break. How good.
nobody told him that the New Zealand Summer of Hockey finished 2 weeks ago. Oh, Summer of Cricket.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, he's just...
Oh, let's see a replay. That'd be that's some great hockey.
Yeah,
like a great flick.
That's great
and
flick.
The side net and just picked from the postie.
And 4-1 here, end of the third quarter. It's a mountain to climb for the Fijians. They're in there. We'll have a look at some of these highlights. He's gone hands together as well. He's not even climbing that. He's gone hands at the top of the bat.
Love it.
He wants all the runs available.
Love it.
That's epic stuff there.
Right, very animated Kevin Fraser.
Yeah.
He'll be disappointed with the amount of attacks that have not come to any result. But they're still in it.
Well,
yeah, it's not insurmountable.
No, that's right. They've got quality, and we've talked about that. They've got the ability to score goals. They just haven't been able to put it together yet. And like you said, that's what's going to be the most displeasing. Here's the earlier corner. Here's Harmon. So just have a look here at top of the circle.
It's a great pick from, who was that?
I'm not even sure who ran that first one.
Yeah,
so there,
tell.
that one. And that's, yeah, it's probably actually pretty disappointing from Luke Elms there. Trying to have a swipe at it. That one, it was a deflection on the back post from
Jaden on the reverse,
into Jaden Rosario. This is, we just missed him. I'm sure he put his foot up, but that's pretty rough there as well.
Yeah, that's pretty agricultural. I think a yellow's appropriate in that regard, especially with the Xander coming into the circle.
Interesting, because oh yeah, love it. Love it, love it. I don't know, Jan, you've been out there in all these games. Would you have rather just take the stroke? Leave the card, we'll have the stroke. 4-2, deal with it.
Definitely with the scoreline.
You know?
Yeah, definitely would have taken a stroke.
And I think that's what
Xander
was asking for. He was definitely inside the circle at the challenge.
Yeah.
It's just, and never mind the card, we'll take the goal and and move on.
It's an interesting one, because was it? Yeah, and you'd have to go to the replay to work out exactly
was
where
the challenge
foul
inside
was
or out?
made.
Yes.
Yeah, and then obviously Anton's had to make that call. And
on the fly.
And I think a PC and a yellow is, I don't know. You can't talk about equivalence, but
no.
Stroke and they don't have their big overhead threat now for, for
5 minutes.
So yeah, interesting.
And look, got to make a mention too. Hats off to Anton Paulin, earned his international accreditation late last year. So another FIH World umpire in our ranks, and out here, loves coming back here. Always here at Heritage, Anton, and he'll be hopeful for a trip to South Africa with the Nations Cup in the middle of the year.
No, well done, Anton. And I think you can't take it for granted having an umpire at that level here for Heritage. So yeah, appreciate him taking the time.
Oh, this is lovely.
He said play on there. Love to see a replay. Looks like someone went to ground, whether there was a foul in there or not.
Yeah, it's always a tough one, whether it's did he stand on the stick and slipped, or was there a hook? And it's, I like the unselfishness though from Fiji throwing that extra pass in front of the goal.
Yes. Yep. And we're going to have to see a lot more of that for them to come back into this game.
But look, if you were asking for a little bit better execution in the circle, there was it for Fiji. That was probably their best opportunity. What a tackle.
Unlucky there.
Ooh. What a ball. In an acre of space, just ran away from him there.
Oh, tried to put that in the car park.
Yeah, and almost did.
That was a big wind up from 8-9 yards out.
Yeah, there's our man. Look like fresh trim on the beard too, Harmon.
He's trying to look good for the cameras, and he does. There goes Xander on the break. Really impressed with this number 5, Punjab Heritage.
He's been good. That's that Niddish.
He's giving Xander not a lot of space or room to move, which is key in nullifying this attack for Fiji Heritage.
Oh,
yeah,
there it
is.
is.
Great goal. There we go. Some great passing, Fiji Heritage.
That's really quality. And again, just that extra bit of execution in the circle. I mean, look, if they'd been able to execute like this for 60 minutes, this game's probably 8-2 the other way.
Well, 14.5 minutes left in the game, and
all on.
It only took, what 30 seconds and 4 passes, and they've created an opportunity like that. So let's see more of that.
And don't discredit not having Harman at the back there, right? There's a lot of finger pointing going around in that Punjab group. Hey, who had what?
Yeah, 100%.
Missing their centre defender.
No, he's a big factor for us. Whenever I play with him, he's a presence player as well, right? He holds.
We'll see it here.
A lot of presence in that circle. Good patience, great ball across.
Yeah, and just on the post.
That's where you need to be.
Strikers on posts.
Be interesting to see what Punjab Heritage do now. 4-2 is a good buffer, but are they going to go forward and still use that flair and skill, or are they going to hold the ball more? So,
well, it's one of those things, and I've seen it before from these Punjab teams. Is if they stop doing what they do well, I've seen it collapse.
Yes.
You know, I've seen them concede 2 goals very quickly. I want to almost say it happened against Fiji Heritage last year. There was a Xander Fraser slider into a deflection goal right at the back end of.
Was it a draw in there?
I think so.
Oh, that's a ball. Oh, and a great touch in defence. He had to make that.
Yeah. So, you know, I would, again, I mean, I'm not coaching the side, but the safest way for Punjab Heritage to get through this next 13 minutes is to score 2 more goals.
Yeah, they have to score rather than defend.
That's right.
Yeah. Rahul carrying laterally. I think that's offered up a great opportunity to transfer the ball. Well done. Holding the ball, and this is where we're talking about a few more connections and around this 25.
And I wouldn't be surprised if this is potentially the blue card being added on. So, yeah, we'll have a look at Manav Shah there in the dugout.
They're going to pull the keeper.
So they're going to go keeper and blue.
That's bold.
While Harman is still sitting on the seat as well for probably 1 more minute.
Yeah, interesting. Some great tactics there, actually. I think pulling the goalie is probably not a bad option when you don't have that overhead threat from Harman.
So Fiji Heritage should have 11 outfield players. Punjab should have Harman on the bench plus 1 more, meaning they've only got
that's a good bit.
8 outfield players, plus the goalkeeper. There come the extras. 2 of them just come running on.
Flying V.
So it's 11 v 8 in the field players at the moment. That's the mathematicians of it. Right. And the free hit's been turned over for not taking it quickly enough.
Time wasting.
Yep.
JD, here we go. He wants
dice.
to make amends.
Double dice. Oh, and it's a goal.
That's clutch.
That's excellent. That's excellent.
That's really cool to you.
Yeah.
Celebrations on the bench.
Yeah, the boys love it too.
11 v 8.
Yeah, that's like I said, that's the numbers out in the outfield. Have a look at this again. Great pass. Dice is 1.
Rough tackle.
Beats the stick challenge.
Swinging sticks. And down the inside.
Yeah.
It's a great finish from Jujaran
Randawa.
Also known as JD.
And now we're going to have another stoppage. They might put the goalie back on. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, that worked for them there, so.
Yep, they are. Here comes Elms. Quick count up of the Fijians. Only 10 outfield, so 10. It's still 10 v 8 in the outfield.
Oh, Harmandeep's back on though.
Oh, yes, yes, we're right. So 10 v 9 because the blue card's still in.
Yeah.
In effect, we need a bloody how many on counter on the graphic.
With these cards and blue cards and yellow cards.
Yeah, well, I went
into it.
I went to Whangarei Boys High, so I can't count at the best of times. Here's Ricky. Again, I think they have to, we'll put it this way. I think if they don't score, they could very well lose this game, the Punjabs.
Not sure what Dave Oakley there, the umpire, is called, but Currenby's not happy about it.
Here's Xander now showing a bit of his skill. And the exit.
I think the key here is getting Xander the ball further up the field,
Yes.
which obviously he's trying to do as well.
Here we go, like this. Oh!
That
JD, can't believe it.
could have been the equaliser quite easily.
Delivered to him on a plate. Gee, Uber Eats.
All right, see where their leads go here. FIJI Heritage.
You just go straight back to his money man.
Yeah, that's a great tackle.
Great tackle. Excellent tackle.
British.
He's been good. No idea who he is. Oh, Pill.
Not sure about that one.
Yeah, the call's back of the stick, I think, is
okay.
less than the danger. It's actually pretty hard to bobble them like that without using the back of the stick. I think that's what the call is.
Yeah.
I actually think the avenue the ball travelled down is fine.
Yeah, if it was called on danger, I'd possibly be pushing it, but yeah, you're probably right.
Heha rolls one forward. That's too easy.
The wrong space of the field, but here we go with Punjab Heritage going forward.
So, man, Ned is searching.
What a ball. That's magic. And he's gone.
I have to ask the question. I would love to see this back. It's a 3v6. How are you finding a 45-metre pass across the field in a
Without someone
3v6?
being in it.
It's unbelievable to me. And not an over
point, it was just outside the reach of Miles Voss.
Which is 8 metres in itself.
With a reach of of 10 metres.
It's
that pass is underrated.
And again, it's some leading off the ball that you've begged of from this Fiji team. There's obviously some movement to see a pass option, and man,
I think the great thing there is like a lead's been honoured as well. Like often you'll see guys up front, like 45 metres away, he's made the lead, and he's been honoured with a great pass. But often you'll see those selfless leads, and they won't get the ball, and then the striker will stop running. And I think that's what Punjab has done well, is find those players who've done the leads.
Harmon. And buries it. It's his
play resumes.
First for the that could, and to be fair, I mentioned it about a minute ago. That could be. I mean, it's obvious now, but what wins them the game, all things considered. Because I think they were hanging on by a thread there for a 3 or 4 minute period.
Yep. I think that goal was probably sparked the Punjab Heritage team.
Yeah. And again, how different could this game have looked if JD had got onto the end of that little overhead?
There we go. Use his skills again.
And we're going to go the other way.
Oh, good mates too, JD and Harmon.
Yeah, and this could be a good old-fashioned shootout here.
End to end.
Yeah.
PC at one end, and then we've got a PC at the other end.
Who's got it? Is Xander going to call his own number? Is he going to deliver the...
I wouldn't be surprised if they go to JD. He's, he might be feeling hot.
Yep.
He wants to score at the other end from his mate, Harmon.
Yeah, put one back on his head.
He could chat after the game.
Yeah.
Those two.
And it will be JD. Oh,
that's a great line with the camera.
Oh, and he's done the exact same thing back the other way.
Called it.
Yeah.
JD and Harmon having a humdinger.
A
good
old-fashioned slinger. Have a look at it again from the top side.
1 outs is what they're calling it. Here we go.
Oh, it's in the corner.
That's pinpoint.
Yeah. Somebody called Dan Hooker. We're on 30-second scraps here. This is gold.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, let's go.
Shouldn't have got through, but it is. And Currenby on the break again.
Bye.
He'll be looking for a PC.
And a pass. Goal.
Oh, this is crazy.
What even is?
We're at 6-4. If you're not enjoying this, I don't know what sort of hockey you want to be watching.
Go and chase the Easter Bunny if you want. This is way better. Holy.
Man. What a game. What a game.
And now JD's going to go for a full field.
We're standing up here in the commentator's box.
He is.
This is exhibition hockey.
Oh, there's our guy.
Yeah. I I don't get how many goals Karambi's scoring. I think that number 5, Nidish Upania, apologise if I'm saying it wrong,
Yeah.
he's just played outstanding.
He's been so good. And 6-4, man.
How many goals in this quarter?
Yeah,
Brad?
wow. We came in here at 4-1, so 5 of them. And we've still got...
We doubled our score
Yeah.
score count in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. It came in 4-1 into this quarter, went out 6-4, and I don't think we're finished.
Oh, no. No, we are not finished. And
I've got
that's
to
Heritage Hockey.
Well, and I've got to say, one of the biggest disappointments of the day, Karambi Singh's only got 2.
Oh, he's hunting. He's hunting. He's out for that.
He's going to be on
Surely.
hat-trick avoidance fine.
That's a big fine for him as well, right? With his 7 goals the last
Yeah.
couple games.
Here's Nidish looking, searching.
Yeah.
There's a secondary
ball,
lead.
T-spot.
Yeah, love. Oh, it's just been picked.
Yeah. Oh, man. It slowed down a little bit.
Well, it's had to.
Was it 3 goals in 90 seconds, maybe?
Yeah.
90 seconds of gameplay, anyway.
And-
oh, Harmon's picked it.
And people will often ask me, oh, why can't we bet on these games? This is why. Who's setting a line, an odds line for this mess? Jeez.
Setting odds, yeah. There's no way he could pick proper odds, eh?
The old plus minus 9.5 goals sitting at $1.05. Jeez. And Nidish Looker still got on it.
Karambi Singh to score $1.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your multi? Him.
Oh, what a game.
It is. This is what we love.
Yeah.
And look, we came into this game expecting goals, and
What a start, eh?
Yeah.
To the
they've lived up to it. 10 goals so far. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if there's another one
and
coming.
there's another turnover.
Yeah.
Number 5. Punjab Heritage. Hasn't done so well with that, but he's done
Do
enough to get a foot.
enough. Yeah.
I would have thought the goalie would be pulled, Brad. What's your
Well,
thoughts?
yeah. How far down the rabbit hole do you go now? I guess. And look, this is the other thing with the men's pools, the 3 crossover. That all the things that are at play here is, does goal difference come into consideration? I'm again not in those conversations with the coaches and things, but is, say they do lose 7-4 or 8-4. Does it make the mountain too hard to climb on the other side? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Do you give up the result?
Yeah.
Hope the goal differences.
JD don't give up anything. Jesus.
He's on that dive.
Oh, and it's on the foot of Harmon. This is big now.
This with
If
3
this-
minutes to go,
yes.
this is a critical time in the game, isn't it? For
If this goes,
BC.
we're going to see absolute madness. I think if it goes, they take Elms straight off. And if I was them, I'd be getting it down there quickly because it's not stop clock here. So this is as a defender in a DPC jam. This is where you put on 6 gloves you've never worn before, just to burn some clock.
Can't find my glove, ref.
Yeah, I'm sure we had a mask.
And this
It's JD.
Notice it's not got a mask. Which is interesting. Oh, there's all
and
sorts of bodies flying
It's
everywhere.
cleaned up
which is-
enough.
And that's,
It's gonna.
I would say it's the ball game.
Yeah, it
Brad.
will be. It will be. That
Needs
was the
to
one they
score there.
needed.
Never
And
say
the-
never, though.
And the free hit. That's pretty cool there by
Here we go. Harmon's
both the
in
Harmons
no
down
hurry.
in the corner.
He's actually jogged there, which I've never seen him do before with 2 minutes to go in a game. But he knows where it's going. Everyone knows where it's going. Whether they can stop it is another thing.
No, not convincingly, no.
Can't be able to go on the dribble. He's got an easy circle penetration. She's well defended there.
Little pop. Dangerous, they've said.
He's not happy about it, but unfortunately,
Yeah, I think he'll be a little happier about what the scoreboard says.
correct. He's still searching for that hat trick. That's probably
Yeah,
what he's most
that's-
disappointed about.
That's right.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Speed up ball for Zander. No, it's gone through. Not a bad chink.
I'm gonna say, because I know some people are groaning out there, I think it's the same as the one they've just awarded against Karambi at the other end. So while I maybe don't agree with that one, I think it's the same. So,
Oh, I think there's a card coming here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. The hustle went a bit far there.
Yeah.
And the tackle was.
and again, that's two guys that have
Lucky.
played a bit of hockey against each other in the Waikato region
Yeah,
too.
yes.
Hardigan and Alex Dio. Falstead looking for something. Oh, what a pick.
But, yeah. That's that tackle box you don't go through
Yeah.
with the Punjab team.
Yeah, and that tackle box is kind of anywhere on the blue part.
Yeah. This whole turf. Oh, Miles
Big
Moss with the reach.
bossy.
And Peter Falstead doesn't have the legs.
No,
He's probably
there's no
played quite a
speed
few
up there.
minutes
Yeah.
today and won't be able to connect there.
Yeah, you won't get the too fast running green card out of that
Man,
one.
What a game. What a game.
What a game. We count down the last 30 seconds here. It'll be the Punjabs that get first points on the board here against the Fiji Heritage team. A game that lived up to everything it was touted as.
Yeah.
And what a game.
Goal fest, if you've ever seen one.
Yeah. Yeah, in the
Currently,
truest
he'll be disappointed
sense.
he couldn't score his hat-trick right there with
Yeah.
5 seconds to go.
All right, and that wraps us up here. It is the Punjab Heritage getting the win 6-4 over Fiji Heritage. Jan, it's been a pleasure having you here, breaking it all down with us as per usual. Good luck for your game this afternoon.
Cheers, Brad. No, it's been a pleasure. And, yeah, congratulations to the Punjab Heritage team.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll be seeing some of these teams later. Thanks very much, Brad.
Yep. People at home, enjoy this bit of the highlights package. I'll go down and catch up with some of our players shortly. Hey guys, I'm down here on the turf with Fiji Heritage captain Peter Falstead. Peter, 10 goals, a lot of action. You guys on the wrong side of it on the scoreline, but how do you sum that one up for your boys?
I thought we played really well today. You know, we moved the ball well, we attacked. I think we held the ball nicely, but was just unlucky in certain situations. And hats off to them, we played really well. So I think it was a good hit up for the first game and a lot to learn from.
You guys had a lot of attacking possession, a lot of opportunities to go forward. What are some of the key messages that were coming out of your quarter and halftime talks through that game?
Sort of holding narrow on defence, making sure we played at the corners, winning the ball there, and then counting going forward. Especially trying to use our pace. Like we've got a lot of good skill and pace in the midfield. We should use our strengths and go forward with it. And I think it paid dividends in some areas. It's just unlucky we didn't have the consistency or fitness to carry on through the whole game, but that's hockey. So.
Lastly, what are the things you guys have to nail tomorrow? What are the things that you want to take out of this one that are going to get you guys over the line in game 2?
Probably work on our defence. We struggle there, especially in our circle. They got some good shots away and they capitalised. So probably being stronger there and playing to stick and going forward and just carry on with the strengths that we're playing with today.
Epic. Well, thank you again for your time. Good luck again tomorrow. Go well. And also here with the Punjab Heritage captain Gurdeep Singh. Deepe, what a game. Hey, we always expect fireworks out of you guys. How did you sum up that one for your team?
To be honest, in the starting we were a little bit not offensive, but be very comfortable. But in the third quarter, the fight back came back, and that was really hard when they come to the very close. But we keep maintaining our structure, and so at the end, we guys give you good entertainment. All of the 10 games, I think, 6. So it's a good high scoring game, and got great intensity in the third and fourth quarter.
And you guys love scoring goals, love going forward. You've got Ricky up there, you've got Harmon who come up and get his going as well. How exciting is it for you guys to be able to show your flair and your skill?
To be honest, this is very natural. Even like if you ask $1 million prize money for not to do the skills, but still they want to do the skills, which is very natural. So as we have multi-players coming from all over the places, from Punjab and all. So skills is, whenever you come to watch BOP Indians, Punjab, north part of India game, you will definitely see the skills all the time. Yeah.
And lastly, what can we expect to see out of your team for the remainder of the weekend?
First of all, 100% we go for the win again tomorrow, and definitely entertain the same way which we do now, and keep the spirit up high. Try to not get any yellow, not offensive with the umpires, don't want to upset anyone. Just play with the high dignity and spirit, and just that's it. That's the focus of us.
Well, very entertaining game today. Good luck again tomorrow, and for the weekend. See you then.
Thank you.
All right, team, that was our first men's game out on Turf 1. It was the Punjab Heritage men getting it done 6-4 in the end over Fiji Heritage. Make sure you get back on the live stream at 2 p.m. to see the next women's game, which is the New Zealand Indian ladies getting warmed up behind us. They'll be taking on New Zealand Pacifica women. That's at 2 o'clock. We'll see you then.